Welcome to Fastang 444. In this video I will show you 5 final showdowns, all in the AMG GT, a great car, and I will add some select entertaining head-to-heads along the way.
Head-to-heads complete! Get ready for the final showdown! Final showdown begins in 30 seconds!
This is the point I like to leave from for this final showdown, just on the east side of Atlantis to Tula, north of the intersection. This is Arena 8. The range of time to leave is 21 to 24 seconds. I will leave it 25 seconds. Where the road bends to the right here, I will angle over to the left.
Final showdown in 3, 2, 1, go!
I will angle over to the right, try and get close to this intersection. There are obstructions on the left. Alright, great. It looks like the finish is northeast of Horizon Street Scene, so I will just continue on this line. There are a few random trees to avoid on this line, and I see the bridge that crosses the highway. I want to go right of that so I don't get hung up on that bridge you can see there. Now I am going through an area I call the Dog's Head. I'm kind of going through the nose area. Fortunately, right into a tree, and I gave up the lead, but they wound up running into some buildings that are around the top of the Dog's Head, so I regained the lead, surprisingly. Now just through the top of the Eagle's Head, over to the finish here.
Welcome to the secret society of the Illuminati! Oh, shh.
In this game I'll show you 2 head-to-heads, starting with this one. Waiting here for the arena to shrink. It just did. Now I will drive towards the perimeter of this current arena and go over to the right here. I see a car over on the mini-map here. I'm going to see if I can't get up behind them, going the direction of the head-to-head and engage in a head-to-head with them. Winds up being another level 6 Porsche 959. These are actually 2 closely matched cars. They tried bumping me to slow me down, but I wound up just going to the right a little bit. The finish point is over in New Lake, so I will angle over to the left once I get beyond these trees and close to this road. It's a flatter line. You can see all the hills over on the right. Now I will angle over to the right a little bit on the low side of this hill, and then there is a road that leads over up under a bridge just south of New Lake. They wound up running into some buildings back there, trying to straight line it. I see the finish is on top of this bridge, so need to get over here to the finish. Might have been able to go under the bridge to that finish point, I'm not sure, but I didn't want to chance it and possibly lose that race.
Arena shrinking!
I will level up into the Mercedes-AMG GT and jump ahead here where I am north of Mule Lake around this intersection. This is a good point to snipe cars with all these drops here. So I will just park over here and wait. And I don't have to wait very long. Here comes a car right at me. They try ramming me in a RJ Anderson Pro 2 truck. And so does the Nissan GTR. A griefer. So I avoided both of them. Now just get through Mule Lake. I found following the road is a preferred route for myself. Some people like to go around the city, but I find that I can maintain more speed staying on the road, not going through the waterway and around the buildings. Now I just will angle over through the trees here and line up the dirt road that leads to the finish. Try and not hit these trees. I found slowing down is faster than trying to go full speed and then just running right into trees, possibly losing the whole race right there in the trees. I will take this dirt road, this path through the trees, away from where the head-to-head completed. Sometimes cars will sit around there trying to snipe people that have just completed head-to-heads. And I wound up just coming over here in the trees and declined the RJ Anderson Pro 2 truck. I think the AMG GT is faster, so I will use that in the final showdown. And when it's almost time for the final showdown, I will make my way over and get in position where I like to leave, over near this electrical power tower. Where is it? It's over here somewhere. There it is, just right of that.
Head-to-heads complete. Get ready for the final showdown. Final showdown begins in 30 seconds.
This is the point I like to leave from for this final showdown, and I will follow that road that is ahead. This is Arena 14. The range of time to leave is 15 to 18 seconds. I will leave at 19 seconds.
Final showdown in 3, 2, 1, go!
I will follow the line of electrical power towers. There are some buildings that are left of this route that I avoid. You can see some there and some more along the solar panels there. Now just pretty much follow the line of the finish. The lava field is off on the left, so this is a clear route. I may have some trees or buildings that I have to watch out for. As I get closer, I can see the thumbs up fist road configuration. You can see that short dirt road. There are buildings around that. That would be the thumb. Now I can angle over towards the finish. Try to get through these trees without hitting them. So far, so good. There's a few more trees up here to avoid. Go a little to the right of this bridge. Over to the finish.
Congratulations! You are the Eliminator!
You can see where I'm at here, and the tunnel just west of the suspension bridge is where this is located, and I'll come here. Sometimes I will catch cars going the wrong direction, coming towards me and engage in a head-to-head, but in this case, here's someone that comes behind me, so I have to start going the direction of the finish and let them get close enough to engage in a head-to-head, and off we go. And I'm actually very familiar with this head-to-head. It goes through these tunnels, and then there will be a dirt road that angles off to the left. I don't know if they got hit back there or they jumped. No, okay, they're in the tunnel here. They must have changed lanes. I thought they were jumping off the bridge. I've had other head-to-heads where they'll do that, not being aware of where the finish is. Okay, they did wind up turning prematurely, and because we started so far back, the finish wasn't on that dirt road that's ahead that normally the finish is on. So I will decline the slow MG Metro and stay in the AMG GT. I wound up going back to the suspension bridge, and now I am getting in position for the final showdown, not leaving enough time to have someone engage and complete a head-to-head with me here. Here's that dirt road that I mentioned that normally the head-to-head that I was in would lead to, but it also leads to where the point is I'd like to leave for this final showdown.
Head-to-head's complete. Get ready for the final showdown. Final showdown begins in 30 seconds.
There's a shed around this T-shaped intersection is the point I like to leave from, right here. I'll pause this here. The final showdown is in 15 seconds. I'll insert these two maps as well. This is the point I like to leave from. This is Arena 9. The range of time to leave is 11 to 13 seconds, and I will leave at 14 seconds. Pretty much right when I get here, I need to start leaving for my exit. There's a Hoonigan RS200, a much faster car in this final showdown.
Final showdown in 3, 2, 1, go!
When the finish point appears, I know I prefer to go right of the pyramid strip through the greenhouse area. And close to this road here, you can see all the trees and buildings that are on the left. One of them runs right into the buildings and trees. Another one of the cars is going through the pyramid strip. So I want to get close to this intersection. It should actually be a little farther near the intersection. You can see that shed I just missed. Now I will angle over to the road that goes through the cloverleaf alongside of Horizon Street Scene. I'm in second place. The car that went through the pyramid strip is ahead of me, but I am gaining on them ever so slightly. They wind up running right into the buildings just on the north side of Horizon Street Scene. I know to wait till I clear those trees before I angle right, and that was actually that Hoonigan RS200 there. So I will get this win in right in front of them. I'll freeze frame this right when it shows the cars that are in the game. When it has someone nearby, it shows that you beat them. That was that speedster.
Congratulations! You are the Eliminator!
This final showdown is in the southeast, Arena 7, and when I see this traffic circle, I know to follow this road over and get in position for the final showdown. I do a 180 right at this bend in the road and face west. This is the point I like to leave from.
Head-to-heads complete. Get ready for the final showdown.
I'll insert these two maps here. This one shows you the point I like to leave from at this bend in the road. And this other one shows this is Arena 7. The range of time to leave is 18 to 20 seconds. These times are set up for level 10, so I will leave it 23 seconds. I unsuccessfully tried to bump them to slow them down. In the end, it wound up slowing me down and causes me to spin out a little bit here. The finish is in the southwest, so I will go through the left center of this traffic circle. This is a clear route through here. They wound up taking a very similar route through there. Now I want to go left of this road. On the right, there are some buildings I will avoid on this line. They're up ahead here. You can see them there on the right. Now I will go through Atlantis to Tula. Here's the entrance, just right up those buildings. I will zigzag through Atlantis to Tula. And on this line, there is a gap through the trees that leads over to the road. I will follow this gap in the trees right here over to the road. They wound up going too far left and are hung up in the trees in the waterway. So I will just continue on this line between these trees, and then there's a path that leads into the trees, and just slow down so I can maneuver through the trees without hitting any of them. What a perfectly clean run to the finish.
Horizon, please congratulate the Eliminator!
I love winning with minimal head-to-heads like this. This final arena is in the northwest, as you can see, and I will make my way over towards the intersection that is ahead now that the arena is shrinking. And I am going to try to go down the coast, the road that leads down the shoreline. I do that, I like to leave from this intersection here that's ahead. Right here.
Head-to-heads complete. Get ready for the final showdown.
Shows final showdown in 28 seconds, and I'll insert this map here. This is Arena 17, and where the dot and the arrow is where I normally would leave from and the direction I would normally head. Cancel that. I am trying to influence the finish down the coast, so from this intersection I will leave it 25 seconds. I slowed down through here because I thought I might be early, and I see another vehicle on the mini-map, so this guarantees the finish will be this direction when 2 of 3 head the same direction. I have speed as I exit, so I have a definite advantage. Immediately take the lead, and this is a very short final showdown, 1.6 miles to the exit down the coast here. I've had this actually, I don't know, 2 or 3 other times where this winds up just being a really short final showdown. I like to do a celebratory jump off this hill when I'm near it at the finish.
Welcome to the shadowy ranks of the Illuminati!
Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video along with all of my videos, and if you do, I'm trying to get my channel to grow, so just click that link on the bottom right and subscribe.